Fate channel, checking in on this episode of the Supplement Review from Huge Nutrition. In collaboration with the ReviewBros, I have their Wrecked Extreme High Stim Pre-Workout. And very few of you may know this, but I have been a fan, a subscriber, a friend of the ReviewBros since 2018, when they only had 300 subscribers. We've done a number of collaboration videos together, and I was excited when they called me up to review their High Stim Pre-Workout. They called me on the telly from across the pond, and they said, "Listen, mate, you're a legend. No one can do reviews better. We need you to help let people know the truth about Wrecked Extreme." And I asked them straight away, "Are you taking the piss?" Because on my channel in America, in Boston, at the No Fate 24/7 headquarters, we don't do tea and crumpet reviews. This isn't gonna be some fish and chip video where I'm just riding your bollocks the whole video telling people how great the ReviewBros are. No, I told them straight away, you send me Wrecked Extreme and I am gonna stomp a mud hole in it and I am gonna walk it dry. I'm gonna go hard in the paint on this pre-workout like I do with all my reviews, because for me, my subscribers need to know if it's worth their hard-earned money. I don't know if they were miffed. I don't know if they threw their binky out the tram. But listen, they hung up the phone and 2 weeks later, I got their pre-workout. So we're gonna do a review. And before we even get started, I'm gonna tell you straight away that there are 3 things wrong with this pre-workout, and I'm gonna let you know what they are. Before the ReviewBro fanboys get their knickers all miffed, before they get chuffed to bits, I need you to drop your favorite British slang term in the comments below. I don't care if you're from America, home of the free, land of the brave, or if you're from across the pond where they did Meghan Markle dirty. Just drop your favorite British term in the comments. And if this is your first time to the channel, while you're down there, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. I just review supplements on every episode to help you decide if it's right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. Let's uncover all of those dirty its and bits behind this ReviewBros pre-workout ingredients panel. One bottle is 25 healthy servings, okay? One serving, one full scoop is 16.9 grams for your pumps in the gym. L-citrulline, 6 grams. For strength and endurance, you get 4. That's right, count it, 4 grams of beta-alanine. For focus, you get your L-tyrosine, not at 1 gram, which is a healthy dose, 1.5 grams. Alpha-GPC, another whopping dose of 600 milligrams. Also, we have Huperzine A at 20 milligrams. That's typical double dose of what you see in a lot of other well-dosed pre-workouts. Okay, rounding that out, we got Bioprene for absorption, 10 milligrams. And now we're gonna talk about the energy, okay? When the ReviewBros say stay stimmed, they ain't messing around. They do something that a lot of other supplement companies need to take note of. And I'm gonna step back and give you a little bro science for you. People think of caffeine as being one shoot, that there is just one type of caffeine. And the reality is not all caffeine is created equal, and there's multiple types of different caffeines. And the ReviewBros know this, and they take advantage of it. They don't use 1, they don't use 2, they use 3 forms of caffeine to absolutely annihilate you in all the right ways. You get the fast-acting caffeine citrate, 168 milligrams. Then you get the caffeine that you're used to, which is still relatively fast-acting, but it's not as fast as caffeine citrate. Caffeine anhydrous, 250 milligrams. And then you get that slow release, long lasting caffeine that I'm a big fan of, dicaffeine malate at another 100 milligrams. So they're not just blindly throwing caffeine in here. They are being smart about it and giving you that nice long-term crazy energy that we all know and we all love. Now, if I just stopped there, if I just said that's the end of the ingredients panel, I'll be honest with you, that'd be a solid ingredients panel. But no, they just kept on going. Araya J coming in at 200 milligrams. DMHA at 150 milligrams. Hordenine, 150 milligrams. Hignamine, 50 milligrams. L-theanine to balance you out. Give you that smooth ride, 100 milligrams. And then Grains of Paradise to make you all warm in the gym, we get 30 milligrams of that. Now you can get any flavor of Rect Extreme as long as it's jungle candy. Typically when I see jungle anything, when it comes to a high stim pre-workout, I know it's gonna taste like trash. Thankfully, the Review Bros know that when they send it to me, it better come correct. Jungle candy tastes good. It tastes like a candy, but it mixes well. There's no bad aftertaste. It's a solid 4 out of 5. You're not going to have any problem drinking this. In fact, you might actually drink it too fast because it's such high stim. And before any of you say, who cares what your pre-workouts taste like? I know that some of you just like to relax the throat and gag it down. But I will tell you that taste matters in a pre-workout because it gives you that experience. If you have a nasty taste in pre-workout, then the whole workout, your mouth is going to taste like your sister's balls, and it's just going to ruin the experience of having a fun, good, just grinding session in the gym where you're just clanging and banging the weights away. I know a lot of the other review channels give their pre-workouts a whiff, put it through some fake fluff and puff workout that they pretend to do that you never get to see, and then they already have their decision on the pre-workout after like 30 minutes of using it. And I'll tell you right now, I don't do that ever. I blew the doors off of this thing. I put it through my leg day, my push day, and my pull day, 3 days in a row. I'm talking 2-hour sessions of just clanging and banging, hitting all the weights, hitting all the reps, and just trying to absolutely destroy myself. And this thing kept ticking. Right off the top, you feel those 4 grams of beta-alanine, but not in a bad way. So not like a niacin flush, and it's not like upsetting your stomach. You get those tingles, but it's not crazy. It's just the right amount of tingles to let you know it's time to go to work. As far as pumps go in terms of this, you only has one main pump ingredient, L-citrulline, 6 grams. And I'll be honest with you, that's a solid dose. And that's my favorite pump ingredient. I think that is probably the best pump ingredient you could put in a pre-workout if you're only gonna put one main pump ingredient. And the pumps were better than I expected on that 6 grams of L-citrulline. And I think that has to do with a lot of the other ingredients kind of driving that heart rate, driving that blood into the muscle, but no issues on pumps, as you'll probably see in the footage. As far as focus, you know, if you've subscribed to this channel for a while, that my favorite pre-workouts are those nootropic locked-in pre-workouts that just deliver crazy focus. And the lads over in the UK did me right. That focus is so locked in. Some of you are gonna be so focused that you are gonna just be creating businesses between sets. You're gonna have these business ideas and be like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It is so like crazy how your mind is just firing off so much. I loved the focus on this thing, and I think what's going to happen is that is going to be, people aren't going to be talking about that. Why? Because of the stimulants. Oftentimes when you think of the Review Bros, you think of staying stimmed, and if you look at this ingredients panel, of course, why not? People are gonna sleep on the focus factor with regards to Rect Extreme, and they shouldn't. So you came here for the stims, okay? You came to know how does it hit in the gym. Even knowing they put caffeine citrate in here, I was impressed with how quickly that energy kicks in. At that 15-minute mark, I was feeling it ramp up. And you get that warm feeling between the grains of paradise, the caffeine citrate, and that alpha yo. At 15 minutes, you're starting to feel a little warm. Not hot, just a little, okay, I'm loosened up. I'm ready to start rolling. And at that 20 to 30-minute mark, it is firing. You are warm. Not I'm in a sauna or you got those crazy alpha yo cold sweats. No, they did a great job. 1 milligram of alpha yo is the perfect amount. You get all the benefits with none of the side effects, at least in my personal experience. And this thing gets you warm, that nice warm fuzzy feeling where you feel loose, you feel a little sweaty, not glazed over, just a little sweaty. You feel warmed up, your joints feel limber, and that caffeine energy hits, and it just keeps going up, and then it just hits a plateau, and you're waiting for it to come down, and it never does. And that DMHA just makes you feel so good, mixed all in with that big pot of Araya J, and you're feeling good, you're happy, you just don't want to leave the gym, and you are focused on the weights. You're focused on you having a good mood, having a nice party at the gym, and you're just focused on everything. I mean, you are seeing taste, literally. I mean, it is crazy. Your mind is on a different level. This stuff is really good, and they really rode that line. They chased that dragon, and they rode that fine line of stimulants so that it's not crazy. A lot of Other companies, unfortunately, they just think more is better, and that's not always the case. No, you gotta find that right line where you can actually get good workouts in. I was able to get my leg day in, and I was close to going crazy, close to having like too high of a heart rate. I was really, really close, but I wasn't, okay? And that's really where you want to be. You want to come up to that line. You want to touch the line. You want to stand on the line. You want to hold the line, but you don't want to go over that line. And that's what they do on this thing. This thing is an absolute gem. This thing is an absolute legend. So for those of you who have just subscribed to the channel, you may not know, before we did like low, medium, high stim, and a lot of people know that moniker, but frankly, it's not very accurate because we've got so many companies just putting in like, 800 milligrams of caffeine, DMHA, D8, they're just putting in crazy stuff so that you feel crazy, you feel like stimmed out of your mind, but you're not getting a good workout in. I thought it was a better idea to move over to the Scoville Heat Unit, all right, SHU, that's how they rate peppers. How does Rect Extreme come in on my Scoville Heat Unit scale? 475,000 Scoville Heat Units. For reference, that is like a Caribbean red habanero pepper. It's going to get you warm. You're going to know you bit into something strong, but it's not going to send you to the hospital. It's not going to melt your face, and it's not going to give you a bad workout. This thing only delivers great workouts in the gym. At the beginning of this video, I told you I was going to be nothing but absolutely brutally honest. That's how we do it here. And I even went as far to tell you there are 3 things wrong with Rect Extreme, and here they are. Number 1, the extreme name. I am sick and tired of supplement companies just slapping extreme on everything. Pre-workouts, BCAAs, protein. I'm tired of them using the word extreme. It's like the 1990 X Games. They just got to put extreme on everything. That's lazy. You guys can do better with your naming scheme, and that's just BS, okay? Marketing, do a better job. The second thing that is wrong with Rect Extreme is the cost, and we go hard in the paint on this pre-workout. Which cost would we like to see for Rect Extreme? We'd like to see it for free. Of course we want to see it for free. Unfortunately, you get what you pay for. When someone gives you a free pre-workout, they probably just gave it to you because they don't want it anymore. Rect Extreme, you go to Huge Supplements and you use my code NOFADE247. That brings this down to $2.10 per serving. Is that a lot of money? In 2021, that's actually not too bad. I mean, it's up there. We usually have seen stuff, everything between like $1.50 and $3 per serving. At $2.10 per serving, you're on the other side of where we like to see it. But frankly, you get what you pay for, as we know, and they are absolutely delivering a great, awesome, amazing experience from top to bottom. I mean, the scoop size is level straight away. You don't have to like weigh it out. I weighed it out. 1 scoop is like 1/10 of a gram within 16.9 grams of the serving size. Boom, 1 scoop, you're good to go. The flavor's on point, even though flavors are just flavors. Who cares about flavors? Flavor is on point. It's going to deliver you a great experience, and it's going to last. I mean, this thing's going to give you 4 hours of clean energy. I didn't get much of a drop off, and frankly, I didn't even know it kind of ended. It just kind of kept going. So $2.10 is high, and I have to say it's high, but it's still worth it. The website is hugesupplements.com. And for those of you who just came to this channel, you need to know that we do honest reviews. Do I get a kickback on that NOFADE247 coupon code? I better, okay? And if you use that code, assume that I get a kickback. I know there's a lot of reviewers out there that they tell you they're doing you a favor. I found a coupon code for you. I'm doing you a favor. What they don't tell you is they're making money off of you using that code. I tell you, use my code, help support the channel. Be an OG. We can be best friends. Use the code. Obviously, if you can find a better code, use the best code possible to save you money. But hugesupplements.com is the website. In order to get free shipping, you got to spend over $100. But guess what? They got some good products out there. I'm going to try to get my hands on more of them for reviews. So spend $100 to get that free shipping because I hate paying for shipping. Can you get it here in the States? Yes, you can. Can you get it into Europe? Yes, you can. They're working on ways to get it into Europe if it's not already there now. I'll put all the information I can in the description of today's video. But you've been counting. You're smart. That's only 2. What's the 3rd thing that is wrong with Rect Extreme Pre-Workout? It's not an everyday driver. I'm going to be honest with you. I used it 3 days in a row. And I probably shouldn't have. I got to liking it too much. One of the problems with Rect Extreme is that it is a great pre-workout. And it does a really good job of making you think that it's like just high stim, that you probably could be using it every day of the week. And you really can't. It is high stim, but they do a good job of masking it so that you don't feel like you can't get a great workout in. You can get a great workout in. It is high stimmed, but you can't use it every day. No. I would honestly say once a week is what you should be using it for, because it's got a lot of caffeine, because it's got that DMHA and a lot of the other ingredients. Once a week. But if we're being honest, you can probably get away with twice a week, but no more. No more than twice a week, and even then, I wouldn't do twice a week consistently. Really try to focus at once a week, and that's why that $2.10 per serving isn't a big deal, because you're not going to be doing it every day. If you came this far in the video, you're an absolute legend. Please make sure you drop a comment below and let me know your favorite British slang term, because I know there's a lot that I missed, and I know there's a lot that I got wrong, but guess what? I don't care. Also, while you're down there, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, use that code HugeSupplements.com. Huge code NoFate 24/7. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. This channel is dedicated to my life as a father of 2 wonderful children, and it centers around health, fitness, and all of the tricks and tribulations that I go through to try to be a great parent to my children and still accomplish my own personal goals.